So as the market has been kind of creeping up, I could feel my emotions starting to kind of creep in. Not really super FOMO, you know what I mean? But it's like, oh, okay. I kind of had a feeling that we were gonna go down and touch that $70,000 to $75,000 area first, but we're getting a little pump. We're getting a small pump in Bitcoin. Not too much, still under that 50-week moving average, still under that $100,000 level that we're looking at. But things are looking okay, for the time being. We don't want to get too, I don't want to get, not we, I'm talking about myself right now, then we'll circle back around. I don't want to get too amped up. Because if you remember, like every time we start to climb, then boom, we just get a huge dump, and then everybody's sentiment is just back down the drain. So I think we all got PTSD. I really think we all got PTSD. But let's talk about the charts really quick. Let's talk about this macro chart that I had. I drew this out in the Telegram yesterday, and then I shared it out with all the community. I put it on X. And this is the 4 stages that we are at, the 4 areas that we really need to watch out for. And this goes along with not only price action, but also sentiment. So on the chart, I have 4 areas that we need to watch out for. Right now, we're at these range highs. So we'll go over them really quick. We have range highs at 93K, sitting around 93K. You see, yesterday, we could not close above there. We had a nice wick all the way up to about 94 point. Well, we got up to about 94,000, and then we got rejected and came right back beneath that range high. So if we can close above there, our next area will be looking to close or to touch a little bit under that $100,000 area. But if we start to get rejected, like we've been doing over and over and over again this cycle, especially in the later half of 2025, I can see us going right back down to our range lows, which has acted as a magnet over the past week or so at this 85,000, 85.5K level. If we break below here, then we have this is what everybody's talking about, this 70,000 to 75K level that everybody and their mother is talking about. So this is the I hate crypto. If we start to go down here and we start to close beneath here, this is the I hate crypto phase. We don't want to get here. But the I hate crypto area / phase is also the best area of opportunity. I think this will be the best area of opportunity if we get here. And I think we're going to get there. I hope we don't. I hope we just blast up back to all-time highs. We'll trade this. We'll get all the money, that we can get, and, everybody's happy again. But I do think at some point we may come back down and retest this area that has acted as a major level back in the past. When we had our tariff liberation, we came back down to about 74,000. Also, the end of October, this is where we had October of 2024. This is when we had major resistance, got rejected hard from about 73 back down to about 65. Then we blasted up, and this was in the tail end of November of 2024 when we got the election. And then, of course, that's around our past cycle high. So we're watching that level. I think that level will probably be touched. I don't know if it'll be breached, but I think it will be touched at some point. I would be expecting a lot of buying pressure to come at that area. And then last but not least, the bullish phase or the bullish scenario is, let's get back over here, us breaking above range highs and then getting back above this $100,000 area, this $100,000 psychological area, which I coined as things could get interesting again. And if we pull our simple moving average, our 50-week simple moving average, we've closed 2 weeklies, I think 3 weeklies beneath there. So in the past, 2 weeklies beneath the 50-week simple moving average has signified a bear market. But, let's draw this out for you really quick. If we get something like this, because this is, you see, we peaked here at about 103. We've been curving over. We're going to continue to slowly curve over back down to this $100,000 level. So depending on how long it takes us, if we come back up here, maybe we'll reach a confluence area somewhere between 198 to 100,000 for this, for the Bitcoin price to be rejected. And we have in the past, we have been rejected from here after we went into a bear market. So let's go back to, let's swing all the way back to 2021. This is in December 2021. Let's go to the weekly. Okay, let's go to the weekly from 2021. March. Okay, here we are. So this is our weekly bull market. We were above that 50-week moving average. Bull market, bull market, bull market. Didn't close a weekly, didn't close a weekly, didn't close a weekly. Finally closed the weekly here, finally closed a weekly there. That signified a bull market. And at some point, as the 50-week moving average was curving over, we did get a retest and then another dump down for our final leg down for the bear market. So maybe that could happen again. We want to take advantage of these moves. That's the number one thing that I preach. That's the number one thing that I talk about. We want to take advantage of these moves. They're going to be moves as traders. They're going to be moves that we can take advantage of. They're going to be big moves. They're going to be small moves. The bear market is just not down only. So, even if this is a bear market or if it's not a bear market, it doesn't matter what kind of market it is. We're going to continue to find ways to make money. And if crypto or if Bitcoin goes down to this I hate crypto level, I'll just, this is not financial advice. I'll just, start buying more. This is where I kind of want to accumulate under this $70,000 area, our I hate crypto area. But we could blast off. Like the macro environment is very, very tricky right now. So we want to be alert. Touch some grass. This market, especially this bull cycle, has been very, very, very tricky. Go touch some grass. Make sure you guys are not letting this get to your mental health. That's one thing that I preach over on the channel. I preach that a lot in the Telegram as well. If you want to come over to the Cool Kids Alpha Club, link will be in the pinned comments. My free Telegram. Discord will be up soon. I keep saying that, but I swear. And we just want to continue to take a break sometime, but don't be fully out of the space, because at any moment, anything can happen. So if we go off the pass, then we are in a bear market. It's supposed to last a year, but do I think it's gonna last a year? I don't, but we can't predict the future. That's another thing that we preach, and we'll continue to move forward. So those 4 areas are the areas that I'm looking at. Keep these on your chart. Keep these levels on your chart. Let's go back to the daily so we can get a quick recap. So we have our range high at 93. This is what we are testing right now. Right now we are actually at 93,000, and we have our 85.5K level, which would be our range low. And then if we can get back above there, we'll be looking at a lot of resistance a little bit under 100,000. Flip 100,000. This is our things could get interesting again. If we get rejected, come back down to our range lows, lose our range lows, then I'm looking for this this I hate crypto, almost getting to our I hate crypto area, a little bit beneath that $70,000 area. So that's just what I'm looking at from my point of view. Not really too, like I said, I was getting a little bit emotional, but now I'm kind of stepping back, analyzing the market and trying to take some trades, and continue from there. So I think we have some good moves coming to the upside and the downside. So I definitely want to take advantage. So this is FD White. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We'll be back a little bit later. Today is Wednesday. I think I'm gonna live stream. So make sure you tune in, hit all bell notifications so you don't miss a beat, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Peace.